you can't be composed when a man's talking to you like that. Like, you know, I mean, me and you, who couldn't fight our way out of a wet paper bag, shouldn't allow another man to talk to us like that.
Ridiculous, and you see these scuffles and all this nonsense at press conferences, and that is where it goes wrong.
Shakur Stevenson attacks Teofimo Lopez after the press conference, and the reason is explosive. Lopez disrespected Stevenson's mother, crossing a line no fighter takes lightly. The anger on Stevenson's face wasn't staged. It was raw, personal, and unforgettable. This wasn't just showboating, this was emotion, spilling into chaos, sparking one of the wildest press conference moments boxing has seen in years. Fans are losing their minds.
Hey, that's my mother. Where my mother at? No! Somebody touch my mother. Sure, come here. No! Don't touch me. Where's my mother?
Hey, find his mom. Find his mom. Find his mother now. Is she okay?
Eddie Hearn isn't mincing words here. He's putting everyone on notice. Teofimo dared to disrespect Shakur's mother, and the anger was instant. Hearn's words capture the tension perfectly. This wasn't scripted drama, it was raw emotion, fire ready to explode. Shakur's reaction wasn't just expected, it was inevitable, and the boxing world can't stop buzzing about the chaos he unleashed.
Pushes your buttons, when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, like, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm gonna have a pop at you. I can't fight, but I don't care, I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion. If you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that, he's gonna react.
Frank Warren cuts through the chaos with brutal clarity. This isn't the streets, it's boxing, and only the fighters belong in the ring. The stage drama might be spicy, but Warren reminds everyone it's meant to be controlled, strategic, not reckless brawling. Still, the tension is undeniable, and fans are already buzzing about how this pre-fight fire will explode once the bell rings.
Well, this is not a gang fight, you know. The only two have been fighting are the boxers and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight.
The Wade concept highlights the raw chaos of combat sports. This wasn't just a stare down. It was a tense prelude to war. Fighters clashing before the fight amps up adrenaline, fires up fans, and creates instant headlines. While rules are being bent, the drama fuels anticipation, reminding everyone that in boxing, emotion and aggression are as much a part of the show as skill inside the ring.
Fighters on stage their face off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game, in the combat.
Dave Coldwell points out the moment everything shifted once physical contact hits the face. A press conference becomes explosive drama. It's no longer just showmanship. Respect and tension collide. Fans are talking, social media is buzzing, and pundits are weighing in. This single act magnifies the rivalry, promising a fight where every punch will carry the weight of that pre-fight confrontation.
Everything that, because that's a little bit naughty, because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that takes it to...
Johnny Nelson doesn't hold back. He calls it reckless, foolish, and borderline humiliating. Pulling stunts on fight morning is amateur hour, not professional boxing. The board is now scrambling to figure out how to handle it, and fans are shaking their heads. Stevenson's pre-fight aggression just embarrassed Lopez and turned a press conference into a viral spectacle.
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, he's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't.
Simon Jordan reminds everyone that boxing has always had its wild side, but this was still shocking. Face-to-face confrontations like this escalate tension instantly, making fans question discipline versus entertainment. It's chaotic, messy, and yet it adds fuel to the fire, leaving everyone wondering how far Stevenson and Lopez will push boundaries before the opening bell.
Just an egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Duke McKenzie makes no apologies. He calls it a stroke of genius, and he's not wrong. In today's boxing world, entertainment is just as important as skill, and anything that gets the crowd talking is golden. Stevenson's move at the press conference wasn't reckless. It was calculated chaos, designed to dominate headlines and seize attention. This isn't a boxing lesson, it's theater, raw drama, and psychology all rolled into one explosive moment. Fans live for these confrontations. Pundits dissect every shove, and the anticipation for the fight skyrockets. McKenzie reminds us, in modern boxing, it's not just the punches that sell, it's the story behind them.
I thought it was a stroke of genius, personally. I don't see there's any harm in it. You know, this is the entertainment business that we live in now, and if you're not going to be entertaining...
Teofimo Lopez ignites the tension with a bold declaration, setting the stage for a full-blown pre-fight war. His words are a mix of threat and strategy, hinting at confidence, control, and calculated chaos. Lopez frames himself as the orchestrator, the man who sees motion where others are stagnant, claiming the narrative before the fight even begins. This isn't just bravado, it's psychological warfare meant to unnerve Stevenson and hype the audience. Every fan and analyst now has to process not just skill, but mind games. Lopez's press conference antics ensure this fight is more than punches, it's a battle of egos, strategy, and relentless ambition.
What I'm trying to attest to right here, man. So, honestly, nevertheless, man, I see it as, look, when they presented the fight with Devin and all that, a lot of things that came in my way, but it all happened in perfect alignment. Devin didn't have no motion. As I was saying earlier, Shakur has motion. He did his thing. He looked outstanding against William Cepeda at the Louis Armstrong Stadium. And this is what you guys need. This is what boxing needs. This is why we're here. We're here to take over.
Shakur Stevenson doesn't hold back. His confidence is on full display, bordering on intimidating. He frames himself as untouchable, a cut above Lopez, and sets a psychological trap before the bell even rings. Fans are drawn in by his swagger, analysts dissecting the bravado, and the press conference now feels like a prelude to a headline-making fight. Stevenson's words are more than hype. They're a challenge, a warning, and a statement of dominance. By staking his elite status publicly, he's raising the stakes, forcing Lopez into a corner psychologically. Come fight night, this will translate into every punch, every feint, every calculated move in the ring.
To beat him and shut him up. Teo not on his level. Teo is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite-level fighter, and come January 31st, I'm sure.
Paul Smith's reaction shows the lighter, almost cinematic side of fight chaos. While many criticize pre-fight antics, Smith sees artistry in the moment, a blend of humor, mischief, and psychology. His laughter highlights the unpredictability and theatrical nature of modern boxing, where entertainment and edge collide. Fans on social media are already sharing clips, pundits debating its impact, and the fighters' reputations are being shaped outside the ring. This moment, small as it may seem, fuels anticipation, builds storylines, and reminds everyone that boxing isn't just about punches, it's about presence, drama, and moments that linger long after the event ends.
We expect that from Chisora. I'm not going to lie, when it happens, I laughed my head off. I absolutely laughed my head off.
I did too.
I thought it was quite poetic. I thought what happened was...
Adam Smith lays it out perfectly. This is boxing, raw and unfiltered, where chaos and entertainment collide. While no one officially condones fighters crossing lines, these incidents only amplify the hype, turning a standard press conference into a headline-grabbing spectacle. Stevenson's actions didn't just make a statement, they shifted the narrative, forcing everyone from promoters to fans to take notice. The energy in the room transformed instantly, and social media exploded, dissecting every shove, glance, and word. Smith's insight captures the duality of the fight business. It's brutal, unpredictable, and fiercely competitive, yet fans crave these unscripted moments that inject drama into the sport. Now, all eyes are on the fighters to see how they carry this tension into the ring. This is more than showmanship, it's psychological warfare, story-driven hype, and a fight preview that feels larger than life.
This is big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens next.
Jack Catterall brings a grounded perspective to the pre-fight madness, highlighting the hidden battles fighters face behind the scenes. Weight management isn't glamorous, it's strategic, punishing, and often dangerous. While fans focus on punches and hype, Catterall reminds everyone that fighters make extreme sacrifices to compete at their best. In the context of Stevenson and Lopez, every poke, shove, or word carries extra weight, and the mental and physical toll is real. This insight adds depth to the spectacle, emphasizing that boxing isn't just about drama, it's about preparation, resilience, and calculated risk. Catterall's words underscore that respect for the fighter's craft is essential, even amidst chaos. Fans may see slaps or shoves, but behind the scenes, the athletes navigate a high-stakes world of weight, timing, and performance pressure, and every headline moment has a human story driving it.
Well, everybody's weight situation and weight making situation is unique to them. There's weight classes for a reason. I know some people are going to too extreme lengths. I don't know, I can't comment on it. I wish him to be safe and well, like I wish every fighter, but that's the...
Adam Smith nails the unpredictability of fight night. No amount of hype, prediction, or press conference antics can replicate what happens when fighters step into the ring. Scripts, plans, and expectations vanish under the bright lights and roaring crowd. Stevenson and Lopez have built tension for weeks, but Smith reminds fans that on fight day, everything changes. Split-second decisions, adrenaline, and raw emotion dictate outcomes. The pre-fight chaos, the shoves, the psychological games, all of it culminates in those critical moments when the bell rings. Every analyst, every fan, every promoter is left guessing, because nothing on paper guarantees victory. This is boxing at its most thrilling, uncertainty, drama, and explosive action combine, leaving spectators on edge. Smith's insight perfectly frames the suspense. Fight day is the ultimate equalizer, and anything can happen when preparation meets passion and pressure.
You don't know what's going to happen because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of scripts go out the window.
Eddie Hearn cuts straight to the heart of the brewing storm. When fighters are in each other's faces, pokes, taunts, and pushes aren't just minor annoyances. They're sparks that ignite tempers and escalate tension. What we saw at this press conference wasn't just a show of aggression. It was a psychological prelude to the battle that will unfold inside the ring. The constant jabs and shoves are designed to test focus, patience, and composure, and fans are already on the edge of their seats anticipating who will snap first. Hearn's insight confirms this won't be a conventional fight. It's going to be visceral, emotional, and fueled by raw frustration. Every glance, every movement will carry weight, and the crowd's energy will amplify it all. By the time the bell rings, this pre-fight drama guarantees an explosive, unpredictable clash that will be remembered for years.
When you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. I think it's going to be that kind of fight.
The Wade concept dissects the pre-fight melee with a sharp eye for drama and impact. A push, a shove, or even an open hand slap can instantly change the narrative, turning a routine press conference into viral gold. Social media exploded with clips, memes, and hot takes, proving that the fight business thrives not just on punches, but on tension, provocation, and spectacle. Experts and fans alike are debating who will control their emotions under pressure, while the fighters are already engaged in a psychological chess match that extends far beyond the ring. That minor slap was a spark, but the real fire is coming on fight night when stamina, skill, and anger collide. The incident perfectly highlights modern boxing's duality: athletic competition blended with high-stakes entertainment, storytelling, and drama that keeps audiences hooked from the opening press conference to the final bell.
I don't mind fighters pushing and shoving. Probably shouldn't be slapping each other at the face-off. Security did a pretty good job of corralling it while they could, but I thought it was just an open-hand slap.
As the dust settles from one of the wildest press conferences in recent memory, the tension between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez has officially reached fever pitch. Every shove, every word, every stare has set the stage for a fight that's more than just skill. It's psychological warfare, pride on the line, and raw emotion about to explode in the ring. Fans are buzzing, social media is on fire, and experts are already debating who will snap first when the bell rings. This isn't just a fight, it's a story being written with every pre-fight moment, every viral clip, and every heated exchange. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Who comes out on top on fight night? Drop your predictions, tag your friends, and get ready for a clash that promises fireworks from the opening bell to the final punch.